We have all followed Zoro's journey to be the best swordsman and ultimately challenge Mihawk again. But is Zoro stronger than everyone thinks? Let's talk about it. All the way back in episode 23, we get introduced to the badass pirate Mihawk, the strongest swordsman in the world. Zoro gets defeated easily by Mihawk, but impresses him with his will and devotion, and Zoro vows to get strong enough to defeat him someday. He definitely gets stronger through his adventures with Luffy and the Straw Hats, but after their defeat and help in Sabaody by Kuma, Zoro finds himself on Kurigana Island, the current home of none other than Mihawk. After the events with Ace reach Zoro's ears, he asks Mihawk to train him so he can get strong enough to surpass him and be strong enough for Luffy. Now since this training, we have seen Zoro do some insane growth and damage during fights, and it's obvious he has grown massively stronger. In Wano, he was nothing short of a beast, taking on Kaido's generals and even Kaido himself. He may not have Gear 5, but I feel he would rival Luffy's strength without Gear 5. And that brings me to my question for debate. Has Zoro already surpassed Mihawk? And I know this is going to get a lot of hate, but how will we find out? I'm on the side that he has, and I'll tell you why, but I want to hear everyone's opinion on this. I think Zoro has such a strong will and goal to become the strongest swordsman, he's lost track of how powerful he's already become, and he is still growing. We know Mihawk is a powerhouse Haki user and swordsman, and even had Shanks as his rival, so there's no debate he's one of the strongest out there. But he saw the potential in Zoro and still decided to train him, knowing he would surpass him. In my opinion, it's very similar to Rayleigh training Luffy, both giving a piece of the old world to a player in the new world. In chapter 1073, Zoro is able to stop the Sephiroth Mihawk, seemingly easily I might add, and that is saying a lot considering how strong they're supposed to be and the damage we saw it do already with the interaction with Blackbeard. Everyone is waiting on the Zoro and Mihawk rematch, but I think that fight will actually never happen. I think during the final war or one of the final battles, Mihawk will be fighting on the same side as Zoro and will be defeated by an opponent only for Zoro to step up and defeat that person. Or we will hear about Mihawk's defeat in the news and Zoro will fight and defeat said person at a later time. Either way it goes down, in that moment, he will prove to Mihawk and himself that he has surpassed him, and it will be epic. I truly believe Zoro has grown far stronger than he realizes and has already surpassed Mihawk, but only time will tell, and I want to hear everyone else's opinion. What do you all think?